Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at some Clipsal weatherproof light switches and weatherproof power points, okay? So we've got four here, okay? The difference is that two of them are single and two of them are double, okay? But they are the same thing. Okay, the difference is just how many switches you have on them. These are referred to as the Weather Shield range made by Clipsal, okay? And these are actually a newer one you can see on this box here. The holes come pre-drilled now, which is quite cool, so that means you don't have to drill your holes anymore. Okay, so this one here is the WS226. This one I have here is the WS226/2. So that should have /1 on there, but for some reason it doesn't. Okay, this is just a single light switch. Okay, this is just a light switch. Okay, you can also use it for other things. You can use it for a fan as well if you've got a fan outside or a heater. Okay, but it's mostly used for lights. Okay, so if you've got outdoor lighting and this is the type of switch you'd use on it. Okay, these are good for outdoors. The reason is because these are watertight. Okay, and they're suitable so they're good for rainy conditions and okay. So inside here they wire up the same way as normal light switches. So you just put your two wires in. You put your live in here. Okay, which is the power in, and then your power out, which goes to the light. Okay, and they do also include some accessories such as plugs and everything to plug these holes up. Okay, there's plugs in there so you can plug the holes. Okay, there's also four to plug these holes here to make it look nice. Okay, and you can, this is the housing right here. As you can see, it's all plastic or polypropylene. Okay, it's generally held on with 4 screws, but you can use 5 if you want. You just drill that hole out and you can put a 5th screw in there if you want to, but a lot of people probably wouldn't do that. And on the sides here you got the knockouts here, so you can run conduits and stuff like that into it. Okay, so that's the single one. Okay, so that's a single switch there made by Clipsal. And these are of course Clipsal, they're very good quality switches too, so they're much better than any other rubbish that you get out there. Okay, HPMs are good as well, so if you have a Clipsal or a HPM, you've got a good quality. So that's a single one. This one here is the same, except this one's a double. Okay. Okay, so exactly the same. Okay, just that this one here has 2 switches on it. This one only has 1. Okay, so it's exactly the same. The housing's the same. Okay, you got the same housing. Okay, the difference is just this one has 2 switches. Okay, and you got 2 terminals, so you can wire up 1 or 2 lights. Okay, and then of course you get the same accessories with that as well. Okay, so then everything's the same. Okay, now it turns out that there is actually a triple switch available. Okay, and this Clipsal weatherproof. Okay, believe it or not, I've never seen them. I think I've seen only one at one time, and I think that's probably it in my life. They're probably quite rare in a triple, but they are out there in a triple. Okay, but this is just a single and the double, so we'll set those there. Now we'll take a look at the power points. We got WSC227/1, and this one here WSC is exactly the same, and it's just that this one's a double. Okay, these are 10 amp, but you can get them in 15 as well. I think there's also 20. I don't really know. Okay, but these are 1 pole, but there is also 2 pole available. Okay, so I'll just open this up. These are all of the same color. They're all grey. Okay, so this is it right here. Now this is actually an older one. It doesn't have the holes pre-drilled, so I've got to drill the holes for this one. Okay, but that's the switch right there. It's just a power point, so you just plug in what you want to plug in there. Okay, so switch it on, switch it off. Okay, it's only held on with 2 screws instead of 4. Okay, I'll just separate these. Okay, so inside the housing, it's exactly the same as the light switch, just so it's a little bit more wider. Okay, and also you got this part here. All right, and you hold it. It can be held on with 4 screws. Okay, you got 4 screws that hold it on, or you can actually hold it on with an extra 3, so you can hold it on with 5, 6, 7 screws if you want. But a lot of people probably just use the 4. Okay, you got the knockouts for different types of conduits. They're all the same size. They're 25mm. Okay, so if you want to use a 20mm, you'll need an adapter. Okay, and this is the actual switch right here. Okay, and it wires up the same way as a normal light switch. Like as a normal power point, you just put your live, your neutral and your earth in, and away you go. Okay, and that's how you do it. They also include a couple of spare plugs on there as well. Okay, it's also got a nice seal around here to keep water out. Okay, so that's the single one. Okay, made by Clipsal. Okay. And now we'll take a look at the double one. Exactly the same. Just the difference is that this one's got two. Okay, exactly the same. And there is also one of these where you can get one with an extra switch in the middle as well for a light. Okay, so if you want an extra switch, you can get that. Okay, but this one just doesn't have it. Okay, because I don't need it. Exactly the same. This is the newer one. It's got the pre-drilled holes. Okay. Okay, and that's basically it. So switch on, switch off, and the mechanism on this is actually quite good. If you listen to that, they're quite good. Okay, quite good. Okay, compared to other rubbish that you get probably from Bunnings, these will last for many years. Okay, I'll open it up and show you the inside. The inside's exactly the same. Okay, you get your plugs, and once again it's the same in there, and once again it's the same here, just so it's a little bit bigger to accommodate the bigger part. And it looks like you can actually separate these. It looks like these separate probably. It looks like this bottom section and this section separate. Okay, I don't know why, but maybe so you can service it or something. Okay, so that's basically all that's in the box. Okay, so you basically just put that on and you put your Titan 2 screw and put your 2 plugs in there. The 2 plugs are just to prevent people from trying to undo it. That's basically all they do, and they also help stop the screws from rusting. Okay, so you got your 2 power points, which are these right here. Okay, they're your power points. And then of course you got your light switches, all made by Clipsal, all 4. Okay, they're all made by Clipsal. They're all very good quality, all suitable for outdoor conditions. Okay, you can use them inside as well. It's all right to use them inside, but for indoor use, you probably use these in bunkers or anything along those lines. Weatherproof ones are commonly used in bunkers, but this is just you know, just for outdoors. So you're like your porch, your backyard, or any commercial areas like a courtyard or a public area like a playground or anything like that, campsite, you'd use these type of switches and power points. Okay, you wouldn't use the non-weatherproof ones because they will short out. These ones won't because they're watertight. Okay, so that's basically all there is to these. They all come in these nice boxes as well. Okay, they only come like that. Okay, now be aware that they don't come with any mounting screws or any adapters or anything like that. You actually got to have those on your own. So that's just one thing you don't get with them. Okay, but otherwise this is what you get. Okay, I don't really know, but I do believe there is a single one with an extra switch available. I've never seen it, but it probably is. Okay, but yes, that's the Clipsal Weather Shield range. Light switches and power points, double and single. You can purchase these from your local electrical wholesaler. Okay, you won't find these at Bunnings apparently. Okay, so that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.